is happening, guys? It is DanielLads1989. Welcome back to the Hereford United career. This is episode 53. Now, yesterday's episode, if you guys remember in obviously the games yesterday, we had a win, we had a loss, and we had a draw against Chelsea, which, to be honest, the majority of that game against Chelsea, we were in the lead. So I'd like to carry on our form in today's episode. We have Spurs away. That is probably going to be one of the tougher games of the three. We then have Southampton at home, and then we have Burnley away. So how I would like the episode to go, if we can get a draw against Tottenham, that would be brilliant. If we could get a win preferably against Southampton and a win preferably against Burnley, that would be the dream for today's episode. But let's not run before we can walk. Let's see how we get on against Tottenham. Here we are then, guys, away at Tottenham for the first game of the episode. I am expecting a very, very tough game, expecting them to be on the front foot and attacking, as Tottenham always are. And we need to be on top form if we're going to get anything or even think about getting a draw here. So we will certainly not underestimate them or ourselves. We know we have goals in the lineup with the likes of Aubameyang up top, and you know, the strength that we have in defence and midfield. So let's not count ourselves out completely. We're certainly going to have a go at them and see what we can do. So we'll wait for the lineups to come up and we'll get straight into the football. Here we are then, guys. This is how Tottenham line up. Hugo Lloris still in goal. Emerson in the defence there. And who else? Calvin Phillips, who moved to them not so long ago, in fact in this transfer window. And David and Son also in the attacking positions. I'm surprised Heung-min Son's still there, actually. I thought he would have been picked up off another club, but they stand very, very strong, and I'm hoping we have the strength to match their strength. So guys, we line up with Josh Griffiths in goal, with Paslak, Hurst, Mings and Kolasinac in the defensive positions, O'Reilly, Gallagher and Amadou in midfield, Fernandes, Aubameyang and Dembele up top. So like I said, fingers crossed we can give them a good game. Let's get straight into the football. Griffiths lofting the goal kick forward, looking to get it forward towards Aubameyang with that header, and well won there by Conor Gallagher, and Aubameyang wins the ball to boot here onto Fernandes, looking for a pass into midfield. O'Reilly is there. Dembele round the corner to Kolasinac, and it was a decent effort on goal, but Hugo Lloris pinches it out the sky. Tottenham again, possession in midfield here, and they've passed the ball around very well. They've had the majority of possession here in the first 25 minutes or so. Not really created any golden chances with it, but they have had the majority of the ball. And when you have the ball, it's not long before you do create something, but that's really well done by Mings there, intercepting his Conor Gallagher. I can see Fernandes making me a run across the other side, pinged it right across there. It's a decent ball. Fernandes takes a good first touch into the box. Aubameyang goes up and he was just beaten to the header, but that's well won by Amadou, and Fernandes going for a worldie and puts it way over the bar. Pinged out wide towards Dembele, and that was well won by the fullback, and Tottenham bringing the ball forward again. I'm just trying to see it out with Amadou, but he's passed it across the other side, and Paslak has some defensive work to do here. It's a decent pass into midfield, trying to track O'Reilly back into position again, tracking it with Amadou, not trying to let them in, but they do find a pass around the corner, and he's absolutely buried that in the top corner. That was one of the first chances they've had, or one of the first shots on goal that they've had. They've had the majority of possession, but I guess all you need at Premier League level is one chance to score, and that's exactly what he did. He got half a yard, he turned, and he just top bins that right in the far corner where Josh Griffiths can't get a hold of it. They're 1-0 in front. There's Hurst into O'Reilly, back towards Hurst. If I can send this out wide to Paslak just before half time here, can we try and get on level terms? But not with the first touch like that from Fernandes. He just took way too much of it and showed too much of it to the full-back. But here's Tottenham man on the run down the line, and we need to defend this well, and Mings does get a touch in to get it clear. Amadou intercepts as well, and I get the ball over to Kolasinac. Can we get this forward before half time? No is the answer. Into the second half we go, guys, and they had the majority of possession, had the majority of the ball. We created a couple of half chances, but they got one crucial chance and they scored it. So we need to be a lot more clinical in the second half. Trying to chase that down there in midfield. It's a decent pass in towards Calvin Phillips into midfield, and that is a decent ball, but Kolasinac picks that free ball up and he's making a run down the wing. I'll certainly use him here, Kolasinac, on the run, and we've got a lot of men in midfield here. I'll try and drop it to Aubameyang for a quick one, and Conor Gallagher is in, and that is well saved by Hugo Lloris. Aubameyang with the assist there towards Conor Gallagher. He does get on his decent shooting foot, but Hugo Lloris makes a cracking save to keep that out. Can we find Hurst or Aubameyang in the middle? We found Hurst, but straight into Lloris's gloves. Down the line towards Paslak, so a really good pass in towards O'Reilly, pegging them back a little bit now, and Dembele has found himself in the box, and that's a really good block here. O'Reilly 1-2 with Amadou, and Calvin Phillips shuts Amadou down, and they are on a counter-attack. We need to block this out before it becomes another problem. Decent pass into midfield. They've got Harry Kane in the shooting position, and thankfully Griffiths makes the save. I'm going to take Dembele off and put Rodriguez on. Just making that quick sub, and we'll let this corner come in, guys, and see if it plays out from here. Taking it short, and O'Reilly gets a good block in there. And a throw on the far side. And chooses to throw it all the way back, and it's a decent first touch here. Gets remmed the side of the full-back, and another shot, and so close to a second goal. Just making another sub here, guys. Amadou off and Tommy Doyle on. Rodriguez picks that up in midfield. Here's Tommy Doyle, just going to go and try out wide towards Paslak and try and play this infield as Fernandez. Tommy Doyle continued his run there. If he can whip a ball across, we've got two men waiting. Rodriguez was waiting, so was Aubameyang, and Lloris is out for the save. Tottenham pushing forward here. Kolasinac needs to win that one-on-one encounter, but he didn't. Harry Kane up with the header, and thankfully Griffiths makes that his. Just try and throw this out towards Paslak, and made a bit of a mistake there and put it straight back into a Tottenham shirt. And the chance looks like it may come again here, and we have. We've given away possession right in front of goal. I tried to throw it out to Paslak to get on a counter as quick as I could, and we've ended up giving the ball away. They've took full advantage and they've scored a second goal. That's one hell of a pass from Harry Kane to feed his teammate in, and he makes no mistake in burying the chance. I think that is game, set and match for Tottenham here. There's not long left, guys, so I'll just play it out from here and see if we can at least try and get a consolation goal, if anything, because I think we have deserved a goal. We've played decently, and I think we've deserved a goal here. So not long left now in the game, 2 minutes plus stoppage time, and they're coming in again here, and Tommy Doyle gets this one away. Tried turning there with O'Reilly and only turned into trouble. Griffiths makes another good save. At the end of the game here, Tottenham are really switching it on, and almost a third goal if it wasn't for the interception there. Run this forward with Paslak here, and Griffiths should claim this out of the sky, which he does. I'm going to try and throw it forward to Aubameyang here, and it's not Rodriguez that's up there. I thought it would be Aubameyang. Mings, everybody getting all mixed up at the back there, and the final whistle should be about to blow, as that's the 93rd minute gone, but they get themselves around the corner, and Hurst picks that up and clears it away, and that is full time. Back at the menu then, guys, and a short story to the long story would be we were just outclassed. We give away too many passes, and when you do that at this level, you get punished. So can't really be too harsh on ourselves. We expected the loss anyway, but we probably could have pinched maybe a goal, but never mind. We'll move on to the next game. We have Southampton at the Edgar Street Stadium. Here we are then, guys, back at Edgar Street Stadium for the second played game of the episode. We have Southampton today, and certainly not going to underestimate them after getting a loss in the first game against Tottenham, which I don't think we played too badly. Just give a few silly passes away and we weren't defensively strong like we normally are. So I'd like to bounce back in this game and certainly get a result being in front of the home fans here. So we'll wait for the lineups to come up and we'll get straight into the football. And here we go, guys. Griffiths in goal, Paslak, Hurst, Mings and Kolasinac in defence positions. O'Reilly, Gallagher and Amadou in midfield. Fernandez, Aubameyang and Dembele up top. So our starting 11, how it should be, and as obviously as strong as we are, that's our strongest lineup. So we will have a look at how Southampton are going to line up, and there's a few faces that I do recognise. Poulsen being one of them, obviously the Denmark striker, who is a decent finisher of the ball. So let's just have a quick look and see if we recognise anybody. Daniel James on that side, Gineppo on the other side, and obviously Poulsen, the Denmark striker. So they have a decent side, but is it as strong as ours? Questionable. We'll have to see when the football begins. So fingers crossed we can get a result at home here. 6 minutes gone here, guys, and Southampton have themselves a corner early here, and I'm hoping we can, I'm going to say we can pinch this and try and get up the field. And Fernandez is being challenged there, and it's out for a throw on the far side. We'll certainly take that. See if I can pass this across towards Paslak. Tried getting possession there, and the Southampton man has won the ball, and we could be in trouble here. Hurst gets a really good touch on that to stop it getting through, but they still have the possession and they still might have a chance here. Hurst again try and get a decent tackle in. Poulsen, who we know is a very good striker and has a finish in him, so we want to keep him off the ball. Paslak really good defending, and defending much better than we did in the Tottenham game. Try and get this forward towards Aubameyang. That's a decent ball. Dembele has carried on his run here, and if I can just get a pass across the box, there is Aubameyang to finish. We get ourselves an early goal here against Southampton. We technically counter-attacked their attacking play, and we get up the field, and with some clever play between Dembele and Aubameyang, lovely ball by Aubameyang, and Dembele just sits it up for him in the middle, and Aubameyang is not going to miss from there. Southampton some decent passing in midfield here, and we might be able to get in behind here, and Josh Griffiths makes an outstanding save at close contact there. Brilliant save, and we might be able to get this ball up the pitch here, around the corner from Conor Gallagher. Amadou is there, and we also have Fernandez free on this side. They come forward and they leave gaps at the back, as you can see here. Conor Gallagher, and he makes it 2-0. We have done nothing but defend and counter-attack, and that's exactly what we've done. Defended, counter-attack, and we've scored off both opportunities. I didn't think that this game would, I want to say, go so easy at the start of this game, but obviously we have a long way to go in this game. But they've come forward twice, we've counter-attacked twice, and we've scored twice. 2-0. Here's Gineppo on the ball, decent pass forward. Lays that into a teammate. Got Dan James out wide. He chooses to go to him. Dan James puts it into the middle, and O'Reilly will pick up the loose ball back into O'Reilly from Fernandez. Here is Conor Gallagher, and as you can see, again leaving gaps in behind, but that is a very good tackle. He had to get that tackle right, and he did, to win possession. Southampton come forward again into Gineppo, again into Poulsen, and again with short snappy passes. Here is Poulsen, and Amadou gets a good block on it, and I think he's given a free kick for a handball there. There's only 1 minute added on here before half time, guys, so I'll just keep hold of the ball, and we should go into the break with a nice healthy 2-0 lead, and we do. Here we go in the second half then, guys, and they attack us twice early, we counter-attack twice, and we've scored twice. They have had the ball, but what they do is they seem to push too many men forward, and they get forward in numbers, and they don't have enough back to defend, and where we are very, very strong is counter-attacking play. So we'll take the free kick, And again, Southampton bringing the ball forward, and Kolasinac with a really good tackle. We've been defensively strong in this game, and we are counter-attacking again, just as we did in the first half. Conor Gallagher is free. I tried to give it to him, but it's gone to Fernandez instead, and that is a chop there. We have ourselves a free kick in a dangerous position. I'm going to bring Alphonse on for Tyrone Mings and give Alphonse a run out here, being 2-0 up, and we will take this free kick and see what happens. I'm tempted to play it short, but where would I play it? See if I can play it short to Conor Gallagher, put it straight back in, go to Amadou, and let's have a dig here with Amadou. Falls out, and have we got ourselves a penalty? Well, that is just unlucky. Amadou has an attempt from way out, does it? He does. He has his arm up and it hits his arm. Those are certainly going to go against us this season, so we will take it. Aubameyang to score from the penalty to make it 3. I'm going to go top right corner and put some accuracy on it, so he just puts this in the top corner. He doesn't, it goes in the bottom corner, and Aubameyang makes it 3. It was a bit of a harsh penalty, to be fair, from the free kick. We obviously played it short. Aubameyang goes for the shot, Amadou goes for the shot, and it hits his arm, and then Aubameyang finishes the penalty in the bottom corner to make it 3-0. Not long left in the game at all now, guys. 3 minutes added on. Southampton are trying to attack us here to get what only would be a consolation goal back. Well, he's taking his time in the corner here, Poulsen. Decent pass into midfield. They've got a chance to create something, but the 2 to the 3 minutes is almost up, and there goes the full-time whistle. We get a 3-0 win at home here. Press conference after the game, guys. Quite a heavy win at home, 3-0 against Southampton, and the headlines obviously all about Aubameyang scoring the first one, set up very, very well by Dembele, and finishing the penalty. He capped a great performance today, great leader, 2 goals, and talisman up front. Were you surprised? I was a little bit surprised actually, but I've got to say our defending gave us the platform, because our defending was a lot better than it was in the first game against Tottenham. We defended brilliantly, but they didn't make it relatively hard, because every time they came forward they had nobody at the back, so we just played counter-attack football. A good win. Were you pleased with your performance? I certainly was. We know we've got goals in us, as we know we've always got goals in us with the likes of Aubameyang on the field. So let's move on, guys, to the third game of the episode, and Rodriguez was disappointed because he didn't get on the field. Oh well, Mr. Rodriguez. We have Burnley in the next game, so just obviously because Mr. Rodriguez is whinging at me, I will change the side around for the game against Burnley, because we are up, well, we're still in 14th now. We seem to be on par with this 14th at the minute, so I'll simulate forward and I'll see you in the Burnley game. Here we are then, guys. We are away at Burnley. This is definitely a side which are going to be at the bottom end of the table around us, so they are a side that we need to be beating. And with the way we played in the last game against Southampton, scoring 3 goals, we should be able to do the same here against Burnley, but we won't take them for granted. We will certainly play our utmost, and we have a changed side today, as obviously I've rotated the team a little bit just to give everybody some game time, but I'm hoping it won't affect our performance. We have the likes of Aubameyang on the bench and Amadou on the bench if called upon to bring them on O'Reilly, so if it's a problem then we will make the changes in the second half, but this is how Burnley line up. And Goodmanson's still there, as you can see. He's got to be aging now, and Hernandez up front as well, and they have Maitland-Niles in midfield as well, so they've got a couple of good players, but I think we have just edged it to have slightly the stronger team, so let's not obviously let it go to our heads. We need to put in a good performance and show them that we are here to get 3 points. So as we line up, Griffiths in goal. I've had to go Locke, Alphonse, Mings and Bale in defence today. I've gone Doyle, Gallagher and Adam in midfield. I've gone Rodriguez, Kirk Wilson and Best. I'm hoping Kirk Wilson can find his goal scoring form. Obviously at the start of the season he's missed some absolute sitters, so I'm hoping this will be the game where he finds his feet again. And they're coming forward here with some decent possession down the line. That's a good pass, and Locke has some defending to do here, and Locke does get a good block in, and it's out for an early corner. very much a possession-based game the first 15 minutes or so, guys, but this is the first chance of the game, and whipped in Bale to head that away, and he'll bring it down here. The Burnley man running into a dangerous position, ball lofted in. Can Griffiths come for this? He certainly does, so I'm going to try and get us away on a quick counter-attack here as they've got everybody forward. Bale try and get that in towards Adam, and it wasn't a good enough pass to get us in and around, but they could have another chance here. Like I said, they've got plenty of men forward, and Griffiths with a brilliant save to keep us at 0-0. Burnley continuing their pressure here with another corner. We try and get this one away. Bale heads away again. It drops towards a man in the middle and a decent volley, but again Griffiths comes to our aid. This man needs a medal. The amount of saves that he's going to pull out, or already has pulled out this season, and there he is again. Somebody get him a medal. Best picking up the ball in midfield there and gets a decent pass in towards Doyle. If he can find Conor Gallagher, I might have a go here with Conor Gallagher, and have a go he did. It was going right in the back of the net. If it wasn't for the Burnley goalkeeper, we'd be 1-0 up there. That was a hell of a hit from Conor Gallagher, had some real power behind it, and a good save from the Burnley goalkeeper to try and get Tyrone Mings' head on this. He does head it way over the bar. It's a decent ball down in midfield to win possession there, and dropping it to his teammate. They may be able to create something here, Burnley, and that's a decent pass in, and this time Griffiths does not get the stop, and they go 1-0 in front. Griffiths has had a decent game so far early here, and Hernandez turns, gets his shot away, and we are 1-0 down before half time here. It's just a simple run through and a lovely little ball, and there's nothing Griffiths can do about that. 1-0 and half time shouldn't be long, guys. We've had a decent first half, but we have conceded and we need to bounce back. It's a decent pass to Conor Gallagher if we can get a chance before the half-time whistle goes with 2 minutes added on. Here's Best in towards Conor Gallagher again, just looking for Kurt Wilson, and the ball didn't fall kindly for him, and that is half-time. Here we go in the second half then, guys, and Josh Griffiths makes some fantastic saves early, and just as I start to think that we might pinch a goal in the second half, they go and get the goal themselves through Hernandez. So we just need to be a bit more switched on in this second half and start finishing our chances. Here's Rodriguez running down this line and creating some space here in behind. Still going here. Rodriguez just look for that pass inside to Conor Gallagher. Here is Doyle, try and get this to Best, round the corner towards Adam of all people, and Adam has equalised early here in the second half. That is exactly what we needed to kick on in this second half. Adam scored an absolute blinding goal and got goal of the season last season. He's not really known for his goals, but put in by Best round the corner, and he's going to struggle to miss from there, to be honest. He just puts the ball in the back of the net and gets us on level terms. Burnley have themselves a corner here, guys. 65 minutes gone. They are trying to put the pressure back on us after obviously us getting the goal back to get level. Just want to throw this out towards Bale here and get Best down the line if I can, and he doesn't get there first. The Burnley man gets there first. They're coming straight back at us and continuing their pressure here. Ball comes into the box. Can Mings get up there? He doesn't. Into Griffiths' glove. Bale sprinting forward again here and looking to create something dangerous, and switch that over towards Rodriguez, who's in plenty of space on this side. Look for Conor Gallagher in midfield. I can see Bale making with a run on the outside again. Come back into Conor Gallagher if I can. Drop this to Adam over towards Locke, who's in space. Into Doyle, not rushing this, just trying to find the right gap into Conor Gallagher. Can he turn and get the shot away? He can, and he can also find the back of the net. I did not think that was going to end up in the back of the net, but it certainly has. Conor Gallagher, who's had a fantastic game, he fully deserves that goal, and we get 2-1 in front. Didn't think it was going to turn out that way, but we were patient. We built it as much as possible, and Adam puts it into Conor Gallagher's feet, and he just turns and hits it as hard as he can, really. And I don't think the keeper expected the low shot, and it gets underneath him, and we get in front. Not long left in the game here now, guys. Over to Adam. I'm just going to try and get this ball forward and see if we can get in again. Here's Best, who has had a really good game, to be honest. Best, and in towards Adam. I'll go with another effort and really good save by the goalkeeper, because Adam was looking for a second goal of the game there. He's not known for his goals, as we know, but that is a very good save. Let's put this ball in and see if we can get Tyrone Mings on the header here. He does get the header in, and he went down in the box there. 3 minutes added on, and almost 2 of those 3 have gone. I'm just going to try and apply as much pressure as I can on the ball to stop them pushing forward. And it's a decent ball down the line. The 3 minutes has gone now. Unless they get something from this, it's going to be a 2-1 win. We need to defend this with our lives, but never mind. He's put the cross right across the other side. I don't think there's going to be enough time here for them to get back in the game. Griffiths makes a good stop again though, and the corner will certainly come in. 5 minutes have been added on. Obviously there was only 3, but 5 has been. Let's get rid of this with Adam, and that should be the 3 points. There it is. Here we are back at the menu then, guys, and we certainly had to do it the hard way, didn't we? It's towards the end of the first half, they get in front, and we didn't play particularly well in the first half, but we came out in the second half and we were on fire. Adam gets us straight back in the game, near enough straight after kick-off, and then we kept on attacking, and then eventually Conor Gallagher gets the second goal to get us the 3 points. So happy with how today's episode has gone. Obviously we lost 2-0 to Tottenham, but we got a 3-0 victory against Southampton and a 2-1 victory against Burnley. So really happy with how it has gone. So thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, drop me a big thumbs up, leave me any comment, any feedback in the comment section. Let me know, are you enjoying Premier League football? And it certainly is a step up. I can feel the difference. So like I said, guys, I'll see you in the next one. It's been DanielLads1989. Love you, bye.